You know, if they just get a little better judgment on some shots at the half court and continue to attack the glass, they're going to be in great shape.
I really think Luers like a shark in the water, if I may.
No question.
I mean, they could strike in a hurry, and you could find yourselves down 5 in no time.
Absolutely.
Maggart, nice backdoor cut. Morrison doesn't have anything. He'll go to Tyler Cook instead. Tyler gets his man on his hip, uses his body to buy some real estate, and starts the second half away into the first by scoring.
Well, he got matched up with Evan Blackman, who gives up quite a bit. You know, he's 6'1", and Cook is 6'5", and Tyler Cook able to take advantage of that mismatch.
22 for Tyler Cook. Deshaun Thomas in a triple team, wants to get off the floor and does and finish. That's just not to be denied right there. 6'7" sophomore, 14 points
And
now.
you could tell when he caught it, he was not coming out of the post.
Cook on Blackman again, kicks it out. They'll start it again with Haney. Haney runs it through Maggart. They'll come baseline. Morrison has some room, dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. 39-34, 5-point advantage for Winchester.
Again,
Thomas, Barnett, Blackman, Williamson, and Day, the starters back in.
The soft man-to-man in the lane, literally daring him to shoot, which Evan Blackman just did.
7 for Evan Blackman. 2-point advantage now for Winchester, 39-37. Haney backs it out. Looking baseline, will spin it around to Maggart instead. Now to Morrison. Cook working hard off double screens. Gets open. Blackman on him, wants to drive baseline, finds some room, pulls up, fade away, yes.
Well, he's just scoring at will. Right
24
now.
for Tyler Cook.
Man, oh man.
41-37.
They're going to need every one of them, because you're right that the shark reference earlier about Luers, they just seem poised and ready to break out.
Sean Day fouled away from the basketball. Teams first, should be noted. Didn't commit 17 fouls in the first half. They got to 6, and that was it. Deshaun, baseline. For Winchester, free throw up and in. He does a lot of things well, too. We spent a lot of time talking about what Tyler Cook can and can't do.
Oh, I mean, Deshaun Thomas.
Seen much he can't do yet, but Deshaun Thomas is right there with him.
One of the best players in the country.
41-40 now. Important time for Winchester.
Yeah, no question.
The lead's down to 1. Cook to the elbow. Throws it away. Quickly ahead to Barnett, all by his lonesome. Up over the rim and in. 1-point lead for Bishop Luers. Lawrence Barnett in double figures with 10. Back the other way. Tyler Cook can't answer with the 3. Barnett cleans it up.
Gotten Deshaun Thomas involved and engaged in positions where he can catch the basketball and do some things. But again, they're trying to front and play behind.
Shot baseline, no. Thomas with the rebound, throws it up in traffic. Too hard. Rebound controlled by Brock Morrison. Morrison to Tyler Cook in transition. He's shut off on the dribble. Morrison, they'll swing it around. Brock Ward dials up a 3 and throws it up short. Tracks down his own rebound, lays it up and in.
How about him? You know, nobody checked him out. Nobody went to stop him, and he's able to finish the play.
Evan Blackman's 3, yes. He's heating up a little bit. He has 10, 6 in the quarter on back-to-back trifectas. Under 5 minutes to play in the quarter now. Luers by a deuce, 45-43.
It's that secondary break. It's that transition. You just don't get him and get a hand up quickly enough.
Cook dunks it. Got open on the wing. Got a step on his man and finished it. He has 26 points now.
What a game. We knew this would be fun.
Number 3, yep.
Oh, my.
Barnett with a basketball as he gets eerily quiet after it got so loud here moments ago off the dunk by Cook. Blackman traveled. Basketball will walk it up for Winchester. Under 4.5 to play in the quarter, tied at 45. Winchester to Brock Ward. Down low, Morrison throws it up, gets it blocked, gets it right back. Morrison wants to drive, uses the shoulder to buy some room. Lost it to Tyler Cook. He lays it up and has 28.
You know what? You almost credit Morrison with an assist, but
right.
Cook was right on the spot.
Blackman, 3 the other way. That's off. Rebound tracked out long. Comes down into the hands of Brock Ward. Ward going to try to go coast to coast. It does! Brock Ward in transition quickly. Lawrence Barnett. The kick to Blackman.
Talk about Luers in transition. How about Brock Ward on his own?
Now Luers going to settle things down a bit.
Yeah, absolutely, and you got to get the ball to Deshaun. That's the whole idea. Slow yourself down. He hasn't had touches the last 3 or 4 times down, so get it in his hand.
Try to lob it into a triple team. That's ill-advised. Winchester comes up with it. Ward going to try to finish again. Deep in the well, no.
Man.
Rebound comes down to Amos. Had a good look at it. Amos in transition. Drives coast to coast. Offensive foul.
And some pretty solid kids understanding their roles on both basketball teams. A little press right here on the part of Luers. Trying to speed some things up again. Trying to generate some things in their defense.
Cook on the drive. Gets rid of it to Maggart. Maggart to Brock Ward. Under 3 minutes to play in the quarter now. Winchester by 4. Almost stole it away.
I think a little better job, A, of denying Cook the ball. And
unless
B,
he can post him up.
Well, then he'll also, they'll look to get him posted, but Barnett is so quick. And he will really, I think, do a better job in the half court on him.
They set a double screen for him, and he rolls it around and in.
And what do I know? Because he just got open in the lane for 2. But, Barnett, I think, will give him a better effort.
Amos spots up and drains a 3.
Huge 3.
10 for Amos.
Because, those types of plays have to draw the Winchester defense out. That's what you think, because Winchester has just, as we've seen, double team, triple team on Deshaun Thomas as much as they have an opportunity because others haven't stepped up.
51-48, 3-point lead for Winchester. Boy, Barnett getting by with a lot with the hands. High off the glass, no. Rebound kept alive, tapped out, last touch by Fort Wayne, or check that.
Might be getting just a little bit gassed at this stage.
Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. 51-48, Winchester leading Fort Wayne Bishop Luers.
A little boxing one, if you will, right now from Winchester.
Barnett off the screen, answers with 12.
Those types of hoops are huge because it makes you have to make decisions from a defensive standpoint.
Ward with a basketball across the timeline, goes to Cook. Again, Barnett all over him. Top of the circle with a basketball, Morrison. Morrison drives, throws it up in traffic, gets it swatted, but a foul.
He's got a matchup he might be able to exploit off a number of ball games. On the other end, you have a relatively young and extremely talented Fort Wayne Bishop Luers team. And in situations like this, experience tends to step up.
53-50. Deshaun Thomas with the basketball. Wickersham on him. He thinks he can take him, no doubt. He's getting plenty of help from Brock Ward. The kick in the corner. Evan Blackman's 3. Yes, they're heating up from beyond the arc now. Evan Blackman with 13 points ties it at 53.
And that doesn't bode well, obviously, for Winchester because you've been able to follow your game plan of trying to make other people beat you, and they haven't done it until now.
Tyler Cook tries to flash to get open and can't. They run it through Wickersham. Cook still forcing his way in. Kicks it over to Morrison. Morrison gets a little screen, throws it up off the glass and in.
That's just patient offense, just composure, patience, execution. Tremendous offensive exchange.
Nice screen by Clayton Briggs to Freem to get him open. Blackman looking at Thomas. Triple team all over him. They dump it down low, but a foul before the pass.
To do it.
Amos with the basketball. They'll spin it around. Barnett with it now. Barnett wants to drive, take his man off the dribble. The kick, the three-pointer, no. Rebound fought for. Saved back inbounds into the hands of Barnett. And he'll go to the line for 2. And picking up the first one will be Brock Morrison. And first one on the way is good. Free throw on the way. This one's no good. 1-point advantage for Winchester. They have the basketball. Quickly, Haney across the timeline. 10 ticks left on the clock. Little stop and go dribble. Finish and one.
He's soaking wet.
Free throw? No. A rare miss there at the free throw line by Winchester. Great defense by Ward. Comes back, steps in front of Barnett, and knocks it out of bounds with 6.3 seconds left.
He's just going to go. They're going to let him play, make him play.
Morrison goes coast to coast. A blocking foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Not done well at the free throw line.
At the end, Brock Wickersham made the move, and here's Barnett, who's a 62% free throw shooter, misses a couple right at the end.
Well, Winchester, 3/4 of the way to a state championship. Fort Wayne Bishop Luers appears poised to have something to say about that.